everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, so grab yourself a cuppa. I've got a cuppa and I thought I'd pick up some caramel cakes. I think they're caramel ones. They're amazing. I accidentally picked them up because I thought in Aldi they were like 79p and I thought I'll pick them up bargain. They actually come to the tin, they were like 1.49, but they're really nice. So they're probably worth the 1.49. So yeah, that's what I've got. So yeah, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's just have a chill one. Let's just, yeah. I've got my hair up today. Just thought it would be like one of them days where you just have your hair up. I had it plaited, but it looked horrendous. So I've just took it out. That's why it's a bit like a mental one today. We're just gonna go with it. So yeah, well, let's get into the video. So yeah, I asked these questions on my Instagram. So if you aren't following my Instagram, I will put it on screen somewhere so you'll be able to, you know, see what it is. It is just Home Life with Caitlin. Yeah, but I will put it on screen somewhere. Please go follow that because I do post quite a lot on there. If I'm not posted on YouTube, so yeah, I'd really appreciate if you could follow me as well. Okay, the first question is, have you met anyone famous? Which is no. I haven't met anyone famous. It's a very boring, sheltered life I've had. I've been like around the world, but never met anyone famous. So that's one of them. Would you like to be famous? I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? Like, I think people would be so annoying. So no, probably not. I probably wouldn't want to be famous just because it's just, you just don't have a life, do you, really? Don't know, it's one of them. How many pairs of shoes do you own? Well, I actually don't even own that many pairs of shoes. I think I only wear one pair of shoes at the moment, and that's my slip-on Vans. They're amazing. I need to get some more. I might get some more soon. I probably have about 5 pairs of shoes. And most of them are Converse. But yeah, it's all good, isn't it? I'm not really into shoes. But yeah. Do you like scary movies? Well, to be honest, I don't really see the point of them. Like, they don't really, I don't know, I just don't like getting scared, really. I just don't get them. So I've never really got into scary movies, really. So not really, but I wouldn't mind watching them if someone else wanted, like my boyfriend wanted to watch one, then I wouldn't mind going with him, but I wouldn't choose to watch one. What is your favourite restaurant? I'd probably have to say Nando's. I do like Mary Claire, but obviously my go-to is Nando's. What was your first job? Now, when I was 16, I just left school. It was the school holidays. I was going to college in September. So I had like I think I had like, 12 weeks off or something like that. You do when you leave school, don't you? Have quite a long time off. And all this time, I was applying for every single job going. I accidentally applied for quite embarrassing really, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. 16-year-old me accidentally applied for a job at a school. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to apply for a job at a school, even though I was going to college in September. I actually went for an interview there, and it was so embarrassing because they were like, "So you're going to college?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "So you can't do school. You can't work in a school if you're going to college." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I don't even know why I came." It was so embarrassing. There's like me and like 4 other people like staring at me, thinking I'm stupid. But I was just desperate for a job. I applied for literally anywhere. Long story short, my first job was a door-to-door sales. You got like £100 a week, and then everything else was on commission. I used to do 6 days a week. I did it for like 2 or 3 weeks because I quit after that. Actually, I didn't really quit. They got rid of me. It was like you not doing very well. I'm like, yeah, I know, should I just leave? And they're like, yeah. So it was like a half and half situation. So yeah, I did door-to-door sales, did 6 days a week, 8 till 6, I think it might have been. It was like long days. Some days I'd be staying till like, I don't know, it was long days. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like 8 till 6. But then because we travel, I'd get home later. It was horrible. It was horrendous. I'd never let anyone do it. It was horrible. Everyone shouted at you because no one wants someone knocking on the door. I never got commission because everyone said, yeah, you know, leave me, it's all good, yeah. And then they'd be like, obviously no, they just wanted to get rid of me. So I never actually got commission. It's just, I don't know, it was just horrible. I'd never recommend it to anyone. I think that's probably why you don't really see many door-to-door people anymore. Like, yeah, so yeah. And then so I did that for like 3 weeks, and it was just the worst time of my life. They paid you by check, and then they made you do it, and it was horrible because they pay you by check. I don't even know why. It's probably something dodgy, wasn't it? And then they would make you go into this like check place, which is now closed down. It's now a house, I think. But yeah, like a check place, and you'd go there and cash your checks in because they'd keep them there. Like, if you wanted to get paid, they'd keep them there and you have to go collect them. And they take like a lot of money off. I think they took about £25 off if you got £100. It was a rip-off. So I think on my last 2 checks I got, I took them and then took them to the bank. It took a couple of days to clear, but I'm not, you know, it's better than money getting taken off you. So yeah, never recommend doing that. My second job was nice. I mean, it was all right. It probably wasn't the best again, but it was all right. You know, 16, 17-year-old me didn't really need a job. Well, obviously I did need a job, but like, you know, not one to pay bills right now. Yeah, so I was a waitress for an agency, and it was a 0-hour contract. I used to do about 8 hours a week at the most. Probably didn't do that many, some weeks, maybe 4. That again was long days. I used to do the weekends and then go to college in the week. But yeah, again, it was horrible because it was long days and get home at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Just wasn't it wasn't for me at 16, 17 years of age. Just, yeah, it was horrible. But it was funny because I actually got the job through college. It was weird because they came to my college and said like, this is what we do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, go for it. You know, it's a job, innit? And yeah, so it was one of them. But I think I lasted there maybe a year. I don't even know if it was that long. I was there for ages though. Definitely ages. No friends or toxic friends. See, I only have one friend. I definitely say no friends because obviously my circle's always been small. I've only had like 1 or 2 friends. I haven't had many. At school I only had 3 friends, so I definitely haven't had many friends throughout the years, but obviously it's good to keep your circle small. But yeah, I've never really been blessed with big friends groups, but to be honest, I'm probably very grateful for that because they're always very bitchy. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 sisters. Where do you see yourself in 5 years time? Well, I think hopefully I wish my YouTube like kicks off and it's, yeah, just something growing really. I would love it to grow even more. 5 years, how old would I be? I'll be 27. I'd hope to be, obviously I don't know what's going to happen in 5 years time. You just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. No one knew this corona is going to happen. You just don't know. So in 5 years time I hope to at least be engaged. Sorry, Josh, are you watching this? Yeah, I'd want to be engaged. Maybe a baby. Actually, I don't know. 27 is quite young. Yeah, I think I'd like a baby. Maybe pregnant. I don't know. And I hope my YouTube kicks off. Yeah. God, 27. Jesus. 27, nearly 28. That'd be. Yeah, maybe a kid then. Have you got any career goals? Well, like I just said, I'd like to do something in social media. Yeah, I'd love to, I don't know, I'd love to do like someone's Instagram maybe, or I don't know, I'd love to do something like that. I'd really, really enjoy it, I think. So yeah, something like that, I think. What is your favourite clothes shop? Well, I probably have to say Jack Wills is like more expensive. Hollister, oh, I love Hollister. These are my top 3. I'm gonna do top 3 because I can't do a favourite. So Jack Wills, Hollister, and New Look. Oh God, Primark. Oh, Oh, I do like Primark. It's just but my top 4 wouldn't. It'd be my 4th one, Primark. But top 3, Jack Wills, Hollister, and yeah, New Look, because I love all them. I love them. Saying that though, I do like Miss Papp at the moment. They're quite, I didn't realise how cheap Miss Papp was. If you've never tried it, I definitely recommend it. This jumper is from Miss Papp actually, and it's really good quality and they wash really well. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. What's the last question is, what made you start your home account? Now, it's quite funny actually, because when I first started Instagram, it's actually quite sad, because I wanted to start either YouTube or Instagram for such a long time. I just didn't have the courage to do it. I felt like everyone was going to take the mick out of me. So one day I was just like, you know what, we'll just start Instagram. My Instagram was my bath account. Then when I moved out of my parents' house, I had to change it because my flat at the time didn't have a bath. So obviously I couldn't keep on going with the bath account. I tried a shower account and I just couldn't. It's hard to post a shower. It's hard. You can't do bath art in a shower. It's hard. So I changed it into a home account. I love documenting the whole thing. It was just nice to see how flat grows. It was our first flat. It was our first ever home. It was just nice to, you know, document it really. So yeah, and then when we moved into this house, again, it's just nice to see it grow. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever change it back to a bath account now. I just love it so much. And yeah. I lost a lot of followers when I changed it from a bath account to a home account, but a lot of the followers still kept on, which was nice. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it really. It's one of them. So that's everything really. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this Q&A. It was just a nice chill video. Most of my videos at the moment have been, you know, not very chill. I've just been very busy in them. But yeah, I just want to do a nice chill video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time.